Namaste and a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to all of you to the 6th edition of the Legal Era Awards 2016-2017. We at Legal Era truly believe that through these annual awards, we are giving the industry some of the best practitioners, the in-house teams, and the law firms that have redefined the success without the slightest compromise on the ethical standards. The awards are our way to restore some of the great confidence in this profession. And I'd now like to invite on stage the founder and managing editor of Legal Era magazine, Legal Media Group. Please put your hands together for Akriti Raizada.
Good evening, and thank you for joining this wonderful evening of celebrations of excellence. Legal Era magazine is proud to salute lawyers tonight and felicitate their stalwarts. Today, we recognize legal finesse, innovation, and achievement of the most headstrong minds of a country. We, the lawyers, thank you once again. We are proud to celebrate excellence with you today. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, let's march ahead, and I'm truly honored to invite on stage our jury chairperson, the one and only Dr. Lalit Bhasin.
It has been a very difficult exercise to select the top legal professionals, whether they represent the law practice on the litigation side or they represent the law practice on the corporate side. Because every firm, in my opinion, and I've been judging these awards, every lawyer, every law firm is unique. I can share with you what I've been saying repeatedly, that the Indian legal profession is second to none in the world, and we can compete with the best in the world, whether it is the law firms. And now requesting the law firms and the lawyers who have distinguished themselves in the opinion of the jury to be recognized appropriately by Legal Era Awards. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your valuable words. And ladies and gentlemen, let's move ahead and grace the most awaited event, which is India's biggest legal awards, the Legal Era Awards 2016-2017. Ladies and gentlemen, the first segment to start with is the Best Law Firm of the Year category. To do the honors for our first subcategory, which is the most promising law firm up and rising, may I please invite Mr. Biswajit Chatterjee, partner at Squire Patton Boggs, and Mr. Shujat bin Ali, the Senior Director, Legal and Risk Management and Company Secretary at Parexel. And sir, the winner is...
There are two winners. The first winner, Advaita Legal, New Delhi.
The other firm is Veritas Legal.
Well, on that note, I'd like to thank our presenters for doing the honors. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, to do the honors for our next two categories of the awards, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Ashok Bharat, former Managing Director and CEO, Shapoorji Pallonji Group, and Dr. Vivek Mittal, Head Legal, Lupin Limited. Our next category, which is Litigation Law Firm of the Year, Mumbai.
And the winner is Nayak, Nayak and Company.
Well, on that note, thank you very much for doing the honors as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so moving on to our next category of awards. And this time, to do the honors, to present the awards, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Rajiv Chandan, the General Counsel and Company Secretary of Tata Chemicals Limited, and Mr. Sameer Chugh, Legal Director for Bharti Airtel. This is the Litigation Law Firm of the Year, New Delhi.
The winner is Singh & Singh, Lal and Seth.
next category for the evening. And to do the honors, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Murli Balasubramaniam, the Senior Vice President, Legal and Company Secretary, Nestle, and Mr. Amit Tukral, General Counsel and Senior Vice President, Legal with UFO Movies India Limited. Our next category, this is the Competition and Antitrust Law Firm of the Year.
And the winner is P&A Law Offices.
Thank you very much, sir, for doing the honors. Next categories for the evening. And, well, this time to do the honors, I'd like to now invite on stage Mr. Rajiv Chopra, Managing Director, Legal with Accenture, and Mr. Dev Bajpai, Executive Director, Legal, to please come on stage. Corporate Law Firm of the Year.
The winner is Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas.
That brings us to our next category, which is the Tax Law Firm of the Year.
The winners are Lakshmi Kumaran and Sridhar.
Thank you very much, sir, for doing the honors. Next two categories of awards, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Santosh Parab, Head of Legal Department at the IDFC Bank. Our next category is the White Collar Crime Law Firm of the Year.
The winner is MZM Legal.
All right, it's time to move ahead to our next set of categories of awards. To do the honors, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. S.D. Kelkar, General Manager, Law Department, State Bank of India, and Mr. Ranabir Basu, Regional General Counsel and Legal Director, Dr. Reddy's Laboratories Limited. Our next category, in fact, is the Intellectual Property Law Firm of the Year.
Singh and Singh, Lal and Sethi.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, it's time to march ahead to one of my favorite category. Oh yes, it's the Media and Entertainment Law Firm of the Year.
And the winner is DSK Legal.
Thank you very much, sir, for doing the honors. So moving on to our next set of awards. To do the honors, I'd like to invite on stage Neera Sharma, Head of Legal, Corporate Center with Systema Sharm Teleservices Limited. And may I further invite Anubhav Kapoor, the General Counsel and Company Secretary with Tata Technologies. Next category, which is the National Intellectual Property Law Firm of the Year for innovation and continuous growth overall.
And the winner is Anand and Anand.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next category is Dispute Resolution Law Firm of the Year, Mumbai.
And the winner is Barucha and Partners.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. So it's time to march ahead to our next category for the evening. To do the honors, to present the awards, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. B. Gopalakrishnan, the Senior Partner, SK Singhi & Co. for the category, which is Dispute Resolution Law Firm of the Year, New Delhi.
And the winner is P&A Law Offices.
And the winner is P&A Law Offices.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. So it's time to march ahead to our next category for the evening. To do the honors, to present the awards, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. B. Gopalakrishnan, the Senior Partner, SK Singhi & Co. for the category, which is Dispute Resolution Law Firm of the Year, New Delhi.
And the winner is P&A Law Offices.
All right, so moving on to our next category. This is the Most Promising Law Firm of the Year.
And the winner is Chandok Associates Advocates and Solicitors.
Thank you very much, sir, for doing the honors. Next category for the evening, ladies and gentlemen, and to do the honors, I'd like to now invite on stage Ms. Shaina NC to please come forward, and may I also invite Mr. Lalit Virmani to please come on stage. Well, it's time to and also announce our next two categories of awards. First up being the Best International Arbitration Law Firm of the Year.
The winner is Zaiwala and Company.
So on that note, we now march ahead to our next category, which is the Best National Law Firm of the Year, the overall performance.
The winner is Lakshmi Kumaran and Sridharan.
And thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. That brings us to one of the very, very special awards for the evening. This is the Lifetime Achievement Award. For this special award, ladies and gentlemen, firstly, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Rana Kapoor, the founder, managing director, and CEO of Yes Bank. May I also invite Dr. Lalit Bhasin to please come on the stage. And may I also invite Mr. Ashok Raizada, the chairman and editor-in-chief, Legal Era magazine, and managing director of the Ashok Constructions. And ladies and gentlemen, joining our stalwarts on the stage, I'd also like to invite our very well-renowned stalwart himself, Mr. Cyril Shroff. So please put your hands together to welcome all our presenters for this very special award for the evening, the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Mr. Mukul Rodgi is the winner for the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Good evening, everybody. When I saw so many law firms and so many young people who are in the law firms, I felt old. There were no big law firms or so many firms when I started practice in the late 70s, early 80s. We would meet the client, I would draft the petition myself, sit next to a typewriter because there was no steno, have it drafted and then file the petition. So that's one. And the last thing which kind of makes you uncomfortable is the name of this award. I wish it wasn't called Lifetime because it kind of tends to tell you that is towards the end of your career. But let me assure you, I have no desire to call it a day. And once I finish my stint here, I will be back with the Nayaks, with the Lals, with the Anands, with the Lakshmi Kumarans, with the Chandyoks, back to where I belong. That's a private field. Thank you and all the best. And I'm very grateful for this award. Thank you.
Well, on that inspiring note, it's time to also march ahead to our next category of awards, which is the In-House Team Awards. Now, to do the honors for our next set of categories, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Chandar M. Lal, founding and managing partner of Singh & Singh Lal & Sethi, to please come on stage. And may I also invite Cyril Shroff to please come on stage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's get started with the In-House Team Awards, our next category being the Best IT and Telecommunication In-House Legal Team of the Year.
The winner is Bharti Airtel.
And let's also find out the winner for the IT.
Accenture Solutions Private Limited.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our next two categories of awards. And to present the awards, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Praveen Anand, the managing partner, Anand & Anand. And may I also invite Mr. Gautam Bhattacharya, partner with Reed Smith. So that brings us to our next category for the evening, the Corporate Governance Excellence Award.
And the winner is Sistema Shams Teleservices Limited.
The best in-house legal team for innovation, strategies, and continuous growth.
Wokhart Group.
Well, congratulations, ma'am, and congratulations to the entire team. And it quite rightly sets the tone for our next set of awards as well. I'd like to invite on stage Namita Chadda, founder and managing partner, Chadda & Co., and Vivek Vashi, Bharucha and Partners, to please come on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with Young Achievers Award of the Year in the in-house category, 42 years and below.
Sameer Chugh and Miss Aditi Jha, who is the General Counsel India, LinkedIn.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. All right, so moving on to our next category for the evening. And to do the honors, I'd like to invite on stage Ms. Debolina Partap, General Counsel and Vice President, Legal, Wokhart Group. And may I also invite Mr. Hemant Kumar, Group General Counsel, Lawson & Tubro Limited. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next category is Star General Counsel of the Year.
So the winner is Anubhav Kapoor, Tata Technology.
And thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. It's time for our next set of category of awards. To do the honors, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Bharat Vasani, Group General Counsel, Tata Sons Group. And may I also invite Mr. Anand Pathak, Managing Partner, P&A Law Offices. So our next category is Star IP Lawyer of the Year. And so the winner is...
No doubts here, my dear friend Praveen Anand.
All right, so moving on to our next category as well. This is the Star Dispute Resolution Lawyer of the Year.
And the winner is Anand Desai of JSK Legal.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next category for the evening is Star Tax Lawyer of the Year.
And the winner is Sujit Ghosh of Advait Legal.
Hearty congratulations, and thank you very much, sir, for doing the honors. The final award category, this is the Premier League Award category. The Premier League Awards, ladies and gentlemen. To do the honors for our first set of awards, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Anand Desai, the Managing Partner of DSK Legal. May I also invite Mr. V. Lakshmi Kumaran, the Founder and Managing Partner of Lakshmi Kumaran and Sridharan. But first up, for the outstanding achievement in-house.
Winner is Mr. Vaneet Vij.
Let's find out the winner of our next category, Lawyer of the Year Award for Outstanding Achievement, Law Firm.
Mr. Amit Nayak.
Next category is the Senior Counsel of the Year Award for Outstanding Contribution and Excellence in the Field of Law.
Darius Kumata.
Thank you very much for doing the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to our next set of awards as well. And this is again another very important category we're talking about. To do the honors, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Ashok Raizada, the Editor-in-Chief, Legal Era Legal Media Group. May I further invite Mr. Darius J. Khambata, the Senior Counsel of Bombay High Court, to please come on stage along with Mr. Ashok Raizada. Next category, which is Personality of the Year.
The winner is Chandar Lal.
If there's one personality I try and mold myself to, it's my father, who's no longer in this world. I have never, and I'm not saying this because he was my father, but never met a personality who was so clean, who was so professional. Not only a great lawyer, but a great personality. And if the day I become 1/10 of that, I'm going to request Legal Era and beg them to give me the Lifetime Achievement Awards. That would be the day that I would not hang up my boots but my band and leave this profession very happily. But I don't think I'm going to achieve that. So for now, Dad, you'll have to settle for this. Thank you very much for giving me to make me what I am. It's all thanks to you. I wish you were here today. Thank you.
Our next category is Leadership Excellence Award for Continuous Growth in-house.
And the winner is Mr. Bharat Vasani.
Thank you, Legal Era. I think it would be highly improper on my part to take the credit for this award as if in-house function, you work as a team. So may I request my team to come over, please.
So the final category for the 6th annual edition of the Legal Era Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about a very, very important category again, and this is the Visionary Leadership Excellence Award.
He is Dr. Lalit Bhasin.
Thank you very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, so on that note, yes, we do come to the end of this prestigious award ceremony, the 6th edition of the Legal Era Awards. So have a great evening, and this is Kavya signing off. Thank you very much.